Hello, Gary Halakan here, and I've got something cool to look at. We've got a bootleg of the high-grade Universal Century 1/144th scale Nu Gundam. You can see here it says New Fighter. It doesn't mention Gundam anywhere on this box. So I got this on Temu, and it was fairly inexpensive. And you can see it's a little bit smashed, but I don't think it was smashed enough to damage the contents. We will find out here in a moment. So, I'm fairly certain that this should be a copy of the old high-grade Nu Gundam. The box would seem to indicate that because, for the most part, the box looks just like the box for that kit. But there are some strange things about it. As I mentioned already, it doesn't say Gundam anywhere on the box. Here where we should have the Bandai logo, it just says 8+, and it says HG, but it doesn't say Universal Century anywhere. So I think this was listed as something like fully movable figure, something like that was the name of the listing. So we will see if this is any good or not, or if it's just junk. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we get. Okay, so first off we've got a base, so that's nice. Oh, everything is in one big bag here, right? So we've got one huge bag of parts, two bags actually it looks like. We've got a lot of runners here, and I guess I'll open this bag so I can show you the sticker sheet and the manual. Well, the manual's in the next bag it looks like. And the sticker sheet. So tiny sticker sheet there with that. So for the most part, this looks fairly complete. It looks like it's got stickers and it's got various plates and they're all in different colors. So let me open these bags here and we'll take a look at the literature that this comes with. See what else we can determine. So the quality of the parts feels okay. I would say it doesn't feel real flimsy or anything, at least on these. So far it looks all right. Looks like we've got one green piece for the eyes. So that's nice. You don't need a sticker for that. Let's get this out. And we've got the one little decal sheet with the logo for the shield there and for the shoulder. Alright, so this is, you see here, 1/144 scale model fighter. Here it does mention Nu Gundam right here. So, actually, this would be the, judging by this layout here, this looks like this would be the manual for the entry grade Nu Gundam. So maybe that's what we've got. So correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm thinking because I built the entry grade RX-78 and I think it had sort of the same layout here like this, that would explain the need for no eye sticker, right? Because the entry grades don't have those. But if I remember right, the entry grade Nu Gundam did not come with the fin funnels. So it looks like what we're getting in this set is the entry grade Gundam and then perhaps the fin funnels here from the high grade. So that's really awesome, in fact. If that is the case, that would make this a good value. Let's take a look at what we get in this bag. So this looks like, yeah, it would be the instructions for the high grade, but it is just the instructions for the weapons, it looks like, for the fin funnels. So it looks like that's what we've got. It looks like we have a copy here of the Entry Grade Nu Gundam, but with the fin funnels from the high grade. So I will build this and come back and show you what we get. Okay, we are back, and as I suspected, this is a copy of the Entry Grade Nu Gundam, which is an amazing kit. So if you were going to copy something, the entry grades are good choices, I think, because with these entry grade kits, this has no color correcting stickers. In fact, the only stickers on it at all are the logo on the shoulder and the logo on the shield. Otherwise, it's all parts. There's even a green part for the eyes. So awesome. So these entry grade kits end up looking great, and even this copy of an entry grade kit ends up looking great. So as far as quality for this goes, it's pretty all right. It's definitely not molded as precisely as a real Bandai kit would be. There are a few fit issues in a few places, especially the ankle joints. And there's supposed to be a red piece right here in the chest, which would not stay on at all, just immediately falls out when you put it in. So there's a few fit issues, but for the most part, it's all right. There was some mold flashing on a few pieces, and this white, which is a very pure white, as opposed to some of the other Gundam kits, which are more of a off-white or a mint green kind of color. This white feels a little bit brittle, a little more brittle than it would in a real Bandai kit. So overall, I would say the quality on this was all right. The build for this is very simple, but it ends up looking really nice. You've got the yellow in the shoulders here, and in the knees, and in the feet. Like I said, green in the eyes, even the yellow V here. So these entry grade kits are really nice. As far as accessories, this comes with the rifle, and it's fine. It's just a pretty plain rifle. And also comes with the shield, which is also a very simple shield. Clips onto the back of the arm here. And it also comes with a beam saber handle. Now, the original actual Entry Grade Nu Gundam doesn't come with any blades for this beam saber. But this set actually came with 2 pink blades, which came with the high grade parts that came with this set, which I'll talk more about in a second. So you've got kind of a flatter blade and then a regular round beam saber blade. The issue is, of course, that neither of these fit, right? So neither of them fit in the beam saber handle. So use them for something else, I guess. So as I mentioned, high grade parts. So this set comes with the bazooka and the fin funnels that would have come with the high grade Nu Gundam. Right? So that kind of makes it fully armored up here. So the bazooka is really good. This is probably the best piece out of everything. We've got the red shells in there and a movable handle. And it's clear that the entry grade Nu Gundam was designed to work with the high grade parts, because this will fit on it. There's a slot right here on the backpack, and the bazooka will just slide right in there and be stored on the backpack. You can see it's a little bit split at the top here. It wouldn't fit together as nicely as you would like. So then, as I mentioned, the other thing we get is the fin funnels. The fin funnels that came with the high grade. And so these are different pieces that click together. Each one of them can open and close, right? That each one of them is articulated, and they all have yellow stickers on these spots. That was true of the original high grade. And then they clip together into this big wing piece. So the way these attach is this section right here just hooks on to this little hook right here on the backpack. And you would think that's not a very secure connection, but it seems to be fine there. It seems to be no trouble holding on there. So then it becomes very tall and a little bit unbalanced. And like I said, with the feet joints not being the best on this, you have a little bit of balance issues, but otherwise it's fine. So there's also a stand that comes with this, but before we look at the stand, I want to do some size comparisons. So if you are familiar at all with the Nu Gundam, you know that it is one of the biggest ones, and that is true here for this kit. So this is the 1/144th scale Nu Gundam. Here it is with the entry grade RX-78. So you can see it's quite a bit bigger than the regular standard Gundam. Just to show really how big it is, here it is with one of the smallest ones. Here is the high grade Victory Gundam. So it barely comes to the Nu Gundam's waist. And to show you even further how big it is almost the same size as the 1/100th scale Master Grade God Gundam. So you can see there, the Nu Gundam is definitely taller when you include the wing of fin funnels, but just the Gundams themselves are almost the same size. And like I said, this is the 1/144th Nu Gundam and the 1/100th God Gundam. So it is a very big one. All right, let's take a look at the stand that it comes with. Oh, there it goes. Like I said, once you have the fin funnels on there, it's not going to stand as well as it did. And there goes the V-fin. The V-fin, unfortunately, was one of the pieces that wasn't the best fitting piece. I thought I had it on there pretty good. Let me get that back on here. Okay, so with the V-fin back on, we'll take a look at the stand. So it comes with this stand, which is one we've seen with several other high-grade kits. This one, though, comes with an extender piece, and it needs that extender piece because of how tall the Nu Gundam is. Without that extender piece, it wouldn't really be a stand. It would still have its feet on the ground. And it also comes with another arm that is a more forward-facing arm that you could use for flight poses and so forth. So we'll see how this works, or if it works. Right there. So kind of. It is very unbalanced, as you can see, because of the fin funnel wings on there. They don't seem like they're that heavy, but it is leaning to the side pretty badly here. But it does fit all right on the stand. Okay, so that is the V Fighter. Right, the Nu Fighter, I should say. It looks like a V. It's the Greek letter Nu. That is the Nu Fighter. And for the price and the amount of parts that you get with this, I'd say it's a pretty good value. It looks quite good, especially if you're, going to put it on a shelf and stay far away from it. But I would say overall, you probably are better off getting the real Bandai kit. This definitely does not feel as good as a real Bandai kit would. All right, so thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any bootleg Gundams, and we'll see you in the next review.